In this video, I'm going to talk to you about why Men's Mental Health Month, which is this month, the month of June, is very important even if you have good mental health, right? So, let me explain. A lot of dudes, they don't really know, like, that June is Men's Mental Health Month. I only figured it out probably, like, maybe last year. Didn't think much about it. This year, I'm like, yeah, I actually like see some more stuff on it on my feed and stuff like that about like, people talking about men's mental health and stuff like that, right? And I also see a lot of like people talking about it in a way where it comes off as like, oh, this is corny. You don't need to worry about it if you're a guy. You just gotta keep it pushing. Just gotta keep on grinding, right? And listen, that advice works a lot. It will works a lot of the time. That's why, you know, guys, they don't really think much about mental health. They're just like, oh, something bad happens in my life. You know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna keep up with, right? But I'm not trying to tell you that you have to like do that, you know? It's okay if, let's say, you're going through some stuff, right? Some bad shit keeps happening to you. You're going through life and it's just going down and down and down, and it's like you're at rock bottom, and you're like, I gotta keep on pushing. People are telling me I gotta keep on pushing. Like, mental health isn't really a thing, blah, blah, blah. To some extent, they're right, but also a lot of them are kind of dumb. It's really hard to keep on pushing when in your mental you don't know what to keep on pushing on, right? Like, people say, oh, you gotta go to the gym, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, when, like, bro, some people, they experience so much shit where their whole reality of life is fucked up, right? Like, they don't understand what's real and what's fake. They don't know that. Let's say, like, your best friend, like, just is a fake and snakes you out or something, right? You don't know if any other of your friends are like snakes, right? If you get robbed, you don't know if you're safe anywhere else. If you get catcalled, if you're a girl and you get catcalled, like shit, bro. Like, maybe people are catcalling me in secret, or like they're just not catcalling, they're just like talking about me in this way in a secret, right? Like, bad things can lead to a lot of negative thoughts if you react to it in that way. It is normal to react in that way. You can't just say, oh, my guy snaked me, I'm good now. Like, I still got all of my boys. You know, some people can do that, but other times it's like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. And it's just like, you can't help it but feel like your like reality of life is fucked up, right? And a lot of dudes, their mental health gets like kind of worse when people like, I guess, like, they ignore what they're actually thinking and say, you just gotta get in the gym, keep on pushing, right? They're not tackling the root issue. The root issue is like, you know, they're feeling like shit. They feel that they are shit. And going to the gym is not gonna make them feel any less shit if it's not related to them getting more fit, you know? Sometimes it's not just about physically, like, oh, I'm fat, oh, I'm losing hair, blah, blah, blah. It's more about like, oh, this person just did me dirty. I don't know why. Someone just died. I don't know how to deal with that emotion. Going to the gym is cool, but I don't know how to deal with that emotion. People always live their lives with that sort of feeling. And it doesn't always happen all of the time, right? You keep on pushing in life. You're just living life. You're happy. You're doing your shit. You're working, blah, blah, blah. And then at 2 a.m., you get those thoughts, and you're like, oh, fuck, bro. Like, death is real. Like, snakes are real. Like, I just got, like, my life is going to shit or whatever, right? So, why is this month even, like, a thing? It's to help people, like, understand that thinking about that stuff, not in the lens of just move on, just do what you gotta do, right? And whatever you do, like, get some money, get some muscles, and all of your mental health issues are gonna be fine, right? I'm not saying that grief and all of those emotions are mental health issues, but you know, they're all categorized under mental health, and it's an issue because it's not helping you to, you know, live your life the fullest potential. So people are like, especially for dudes, they're like, just go to the gym and shit like that. But it doesn't help a lot of people. And the people that it doesn't help, they end up in a lot of like bad case scenarios. They might kill themselves, they might kill other people. That's the extremes. But they might even be negative towards other people. They might be more mean, more rude, more like short-tempered, and people might notice and say like, oh, why are you short-tempered? And then they can't say it to them because it's like they're gonna get judged because they're a guy, so they're keeping it inside of them, and this like fuck it, it snaps at some point, right? Me making this video is sort of breaking that sort of norm where it's like, if you're a guy who's dealing with mental health issues, it's like taboo or corny to talk about it. And normally I don't even talk about it with my friends, but it's like, it's a thing. It is a thing. And people do deal with that shit. People deal with real shit all the time. Dudes, they deal with a lot of shit. And a lot of them keep it pushing, you know, and they're fine. But there's also times where they're not pushing and they're just going with the emotions. It's not like it fucks them up mentally all the time. Like, oh, bro, I feel so like shit. I feel so shitty. Blah blah blah. It's not happening all the time. It happens at the random moments. And those random moments, they're like, oh, bro, I'm such a dumbass for feeling that way. I gotta keep on moving. Like, get the gym, get the muscle, blah blah blah. And those thoughts keep on coming. They'll keep on coming. And your attitude towards it will determine whether or not it will decrease in value or increase in value. You might, like, you know, you might stop being friends with someone. They're like, oh, fuck them, I don't care about them. Then a few months later, you're like, damn, I'm starting to feel like I miss them, but fuck them, I don't care about them. Then a week later, you're like experiencing the same shit. I was like, I didn't feel it for a whole like 5 months. Why am I feeling it again when I felt it a week ago? Whereas if you actually look deep down in yourself and like, damn, I lost this guy. He was my best friend, but he did me fucking dirty. He said some shit. I don't fuck with him anymore. But you know, I forgive him for what he did. I hope he gets better at, you know, doesn't treat his friends the way that he treated me. I forgive him. I obviously can't be friends with him, but you know, I'm gonna keep him moving, and I still respect him as a person. Instead of being all fuck you. You're still gonna maybe miss him, but you're not gonna like be in constant remembrance of him because you'll probably move on better instead of having this like trying to retaliate, you know. That's just for like a random rant. But going back to mental health and stuff like that, right? It matters a lot, especially if you don't have, especially if you have mental health, like you feel like you do, and you're going through a lot of shit, you know, it's just a good thing to hear from someone that, like, that shit is not corny. Because a lot of people online will tell you, like, that shit's corny. What the fuck is anxiety? Like, just go to the gym, you know? But you're not going to be able to feel fulfilled with anything that you do in life if your mental is fucked up, right? Because the only thing you have in your life is your brain. And you're gonna have these negative emotions, these negative moments randomly here and there. Maybe not as often as some other people that have been through some shit, but it happens here and there. You're like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? You know, am I really on the right path? Why do I feel so behind when everyone else is pushing and going up and up, and while I'm going down and down? That shit happens. Instead of thinking about it as like, that's corny, fuck that. Let's grind. That grind is gonna fucking kill you inside if you don't feel happy with yourself. And if you don't feel happy, if you feel like shit and you just wanna, like, you know, you're reaching the lengths of depression, then it's like, if people think that it's corny to talk about that shit, people are just gonna kill themselves. A lot of them are. And it's like, why would you want that for anyone? Even if you don't know somebody, like, that whole stigma is just gonna make more dudes want to kill themselves or kill other people. There's no reason for that. Obviously, it's like the norm to have it feel like a bit corny when someone's not feeling well, right? And maybe I'm a hypocrite because, I don't know, I'll still feel like it's a bit corny at times, right? But that's just something that I need to work on because honestly, it's not too much to just be like, yeah, I hope you get better mentally because everyone deserves to have a good mental, no matter what. People go through a lot of shit, right? And they're just like, fuck, what do I do, right? What do I do? They don't know. And it's like, you don't even need to be there to give them advice, right? Even if you just listen to them, they'll like feel heard and then they'll like keep it pushing, right? I don't know. But listen, besides all of that, we got a new setup, as you can see. I mean, you probably can't see, but this is on a tripod. It's looking dapper. But yeah, it's 2 a.m. I I need to sleep, but you know, don't let yourself reach that point where you don't feel happy with life. Even if shit is going down the drain, you're obviously gonna feel like, what the fuck is this? Why is life so shit? Live those emotions in the moment. Talk to people about it. Don't ignore it because it'll just get worse until it snaps. It hurts to experience it. You're just gonna have to experience it. Maybe in silence. It's better than ignoring it in silence. The best case scenario is with other people. If you have someone that you can talk to about it, talk to them about it. Shit. It don't even gotta be like public or anything. Just one bro, one guy, one whatever. And people don't even gotta notice it, but you're improving your mental. Start to, you know, get on that spiritual shit. Just like tap into just like the roots of like why are we even alive? Be happy with you being alive and knowing that the truest person in this world is you. The only person that matters is you, and obviously your family and friends and all that. But like talking, like, you know, in the scheme of the universe, your mind is basically the whole universe. You have only you from the day you're born to the day you die. You might lose people, whether it's death, whether it's whatever. You got to take care of yourself mentally first, because sure, physically, like, it might be a correlation, but it's not always a causation that, oh, I get in the gym, I'll feel better. You know, it helps, and a lot of the times it does work when you go to the gym, and it leads to you feeling better. You have better mental health. But even after that, some of the time you might not even feel better. You might feel like shit, even with the muscles. You'll be like that phrase where it's like, I'm crying in the Maybach instead of crying in I'm crying in the Maybach. Or like, I'd rather cry in a Maybach than cry in a Toyota. You know, you're crying with muscles or stuff, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna, make more videos and shit. We'll see where this goes. Cause listen, your boy, obviously I'm not like other people. Cause if I was, then I wouldn't make this video. But I was just very curious, just talk about that shit. You know what I mean? Cause it's like, it's real. It's that real shit.